Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to dive into a world of joy and excitement of audiences everywhere. Welcome to the exclusive behind-the-scenes journey of the sensational 2023 movie, The Little Mermaid. I'm your host, Aiden, the self-proclaimed Sultan of SLUURP, and get ready to flip your fins with pure excitement because we have some mind-blowing facts and exclusive footage to share with you today. But before we unveil the magical secrets of this film, let's address the elephant in the room. You see, leading up to the release, some hate groups tried to rain on our parade. But guess what? Audiences, like true champions, have embraced The Little Mermaid with open hearts and left those negativity trolls in their wake. Now let's talk about the star of the show, the one who has stolen hearts and enchanted everyone with her incredible performance as Ariel, the lovely and talented Halle Bailey. Her portrayal of the Little Mermaid herself has received overwhelming praise, catapulting her into stardom. Halle brings a fresh and captivating energy to the role, making Ariel her own and leaving audiences in awe. But before filming even began, she underwent extensive training that would make any landlubber's head spin. Picture this: Halle waking up at the crack of dawn, hitting the gym for intense cardio, stamina, and core workouts. Why, you ask? Well, because later on she would spend hours soaring through the air on a harness, perfectly emulating the graceful movements of a mermaid. But that's not all. Halle also had become a master of the deep blue. She trained in a tank, learning from professional divers to become physically strong and confident underwater. It's a whole new level of training. Now, let's talk about the challenges of acting in a fantasy world where sea creatures and magical sidekicks don't actually exist. Imagine having to interact with puppets and imaginary characters while surrounded by a studio set. And for those mesmerizing underwater scenes where Ariel's mermaid side shines, Halle was gracefully harnessed and suspended in the air, creating breathtaking sequences that will leave you in awe. It's like witnessing a real-life mermaid swim through the depths of the ocean. Now let's turn our attention to another scene stealer who's making waves as the devious Ursula, none other than the extraordinary Melissa McCarthy. And let me tell you, folks, her transformation for this role is nothing short of incredible. We were lucky enough to witness the magical process of Melissa getting her makeup done, and it was mind-blowing. When the transformation was complete, it was like witnessing the sea witch herself step right out of the animated world and into reality. Melissa fully embraced the character, capturing Ursula's essence with her own unique flair. She's a force to be reckoned with. The iconic villainess of the Little Mermaid, Ursula. Believe it or not, her creation was inspired by one of the most famous drag queens in pop culture history, Divine, the star of John Waters's notorious cult hit Pink Flamingos. The connection between Divine and Ursula goes deeper than meets the eye. Long before Melissa McCarthy graced our screens as Ursula, she had her own history in the world of drag. In the 90s, McCarthy performed as a drag queen named Miss Y in venues and events throughout New York City. It was an integral part of her journey as an aspiring actor and comedian.
And I think I totally brought that in. I mean, I think that that humor, that self-deprecation, the homage to what you love and also poking fun at what it is that is what makes drag so entertaining and fantastic. It's like that certainly played a big part in this for me. I'm a huge fan of drag, so.
The cast of The Little Mermaid includes some incredibly talented voice actors who fully embody their characters and make them unforgettable. They've undergone extensive training to perfect their performances and take us on a magical journey beneath the waves. Let's start with Jonah, who portrays the charming Prince Eric, a role that was originally going to be played by Harry Styles. This talented actor didn't just rely on his acting skills alone. Oh no. He underwent a whole array of training to bring Prince Eric to life. We're talking stunt training, boat training, voice training, gym training. He even had to train with dogs. These actors went above and beyond to immerse themselves in their roles, and it shows. They've embraced the physicality, the vocal nuances, and the emotional depth required to make these beloved characters come alive. What video about The Little Mermaid would be complete without diving into its unforgettable music? From the moment those first enchanting notes fill the air, you know you're in for something truly special. The music of The Little Mermaid is like a siren's call, drawing us into a world of melody and emotion. Behind these mesmerizing tunes is the brilliance of Howard Ashman, the mastermind behind the lyrics that have become etched into our collective memories. His words tell a tale of longing, dreams, and the power of self-discovery. From the heartfelt yearning of Part of Your World to the joyful celebration of Under the Sea, each song in The Little Mermaid is a masterpiece in its own right. They resonate with us on a deep level, speaking to our hopes, dreams, and desire for connection.
The Little Mermaid songs are so timeless. We lost Howard Ashman, the original lyricist, who's a genius. So my great hope with this film is to expand the movie, honor Howard's work, and tell the story in a bigger way. And the antidote was Alan Menken and Lin-Manuel Miranda. They're both great collaborators.
Little Mermaid was kind of the gem of them all. It was what Howard and I created. And so it's really exciting working with Lin. He's fearless.
Monsters, tell me, do you believe in those monsters? I'm talking dreams so big that they'll haunt you, or they'll calm you. That's how you know if you gotta go and get it, get to